What is this place?
We call this place the Kingdom.
The Kingdom is something very different than Terminus. It's something very different than Woodbury, and something that Alexandria could maybe become.
It's the largest gathering that Morgan has ever seen.
There's a great sense of life there.
I am King Ezekiel. Welcome.
The fact that it's based on this man who has married an incredible amount of power with an incredible amount of whimsy is interesting. And it's interesting enough for people to pay attention, and it's interesting enough for people to band together.
It doesn't matter to Morgan that Ezekiel is such a character, because in this world, all the leaders we come across, to a greater or lesser extent, are playing a role.
And he figures this is what people need. They need something to live for. They need a person that they can gravitate to that's larger than life.
Please partake. We have magnificent apples, nectarines, pomegranates, all grown right here inside the kingdom.
Ezekiel's the kind of leader that lives his life joyfully. He doesn't want to relegate himself to just survival.
I think people need stories, and Ezekiel has a good story, and that's been inspiring, and that's allowed people to come together, and it's allowed them to get very strong.
Some see secrets as a privilege of ruling. They are the cost.
For the people who are living there, they are living a somewhat blissfully ignorant existence. They do not know that Ezekiel has made a deal with Negan and the Saviors. They are kept in the dark about that.
Ezekiel is a very canny leader. I think he knows what he's doing.
It is all about survival.
They needed someone to follow, so I acted the part. I faked it till I made it.
Carol is kind of a kindred spirit with Ezekiel because they both played these parts.
When you are pretending and being something that you're not, and inside you know that that's a fraudulent personality that the world is seeing, it's nice to be able to shed that once in a while and talk to someone who's doing very much the same thing.
Carol is watching somebody throw away their alter ego. She looks at him and realizes that he's doing it because he wants people to live.
This colorful leader is just from the goodness of his heart, genuinely wanting a better world for the people in the kingdom.
Sure this is what you want, right?
I am.
The big change in Morgan's relationship to Carol is a part of him, for the first time, hears her.
Morgan feels that Carol is going through a similar transformation that he went through.
Carol's been pretty clear for a long time that she feels the more she gets attached to people, then the more dangerous it is for them and for her.
He gets that she's not necessarily running away.
He would love her to join the community, and it's something that she simply can't do.
And I think by the end of the episode, Carol convinces Morgan that home isn't necessarily where everybody else is. Sometimes it's just where you are.